Welcome back everyone, welcome to the video. So today we're going to be talking about a new upcoming airdrop opportunity that we've got, and today it is with Hyperlane. Now what Hyperlane do is they are another way to be able to connect blockchains and bridge funds from one place to another. It's going to be very similar to Layer 0 or Wormhole, something like that. It's another basically tokenless protocol which is going to help move funds from one blockchain to another, which is going to have a upcoming token in the future. So, and the way to qualify yourself for any upcoming airdrop is basically to use their products as much as possible. So today I'm going to be going through the options that you have today, some of the projects that are operating with Hyperlane at the moment, and I'll go through step by step and show you how to use them all. So first though, we'll go over, and you can see here they did raise a total of almost 19 million at the moment. Obviously a section of that will go out for an airdrop at some point in the future. Nothing's been said yet in the community. I'll obviously leave a link to their Discord server and stuff so you can join in there and find out the latest information and announcements and stuff like that. But as of yet, we don't know anything about when an upcoming airdrop is going to be. It could be in a month's time, it could be in a year's time. We don't have any information like that yet. So the best thing you can do is be as early as possible. It gives you a chance to start building up some volume and some transactions as early as you can, and that way, say the airdrop is in a year's time, it just means that you would have had a year's worth of transactions, which leaves you in a much better place to get more tokens during any upcoming potential airdrop. You can see here they've got some big investors, including Kraken and Circle. I'll go over now and I'll go over one by one each of the protocols that actually used Hyperlane technology so far. And the first one is the Nexus bridge. Imagine this is kind of like the Stargate to Layer 0 basically. And what you can do from here is you can bridge funds between, you know, a bunch of different blockchains here. Some of them are EVM, Ethereum based, which you can do with your MetaMask. But some of them are on the Cosmos ecosystem as well. You can see you got Celestia and Injective here too, which actually means that potentially we could be getting a couple of different wallets eligible for the airdrop at the same time, because if you have your Kepler wallet and your MetaMask at the same time, that's two different wallet addresses that could potentially be airdropped in the future. Now the idea is with these airdrops, it's going to work exactly the same way as it did with Layer 0 or Wormhole, in the fact that we want to build up as many transactions as possible, as frequently as possible, as much volume as possible. So we want to be making as many transactions as we can each week or each month, and then building that up over time and bridging as many funds across as we can. Now one little warning I would have was that a lot of these products at the moment that use Hyperlane, you know, they're very new, they're in the beta stages, they're quite new dApps. I do see people on their Discord server complaining about transactions not going through and you know, stuff like that. So I would definitely kind of be cautious about sending a lot of funds at the moment, just until we know that the products are definitely working a little bit better. But for now, we can at least try and build up the number of transactions that we are using. So to start off, we're going to keep the Celestia chain here, and then we're going to bridge it to Neutron. So you want to make sure that you have got some tier in your Kepler wallet, and then you want to put the amount that you want to send over. As I said, so far at the moment, you see I've just got one of my wallets with a very small amount of tier in, and I'm not focused on building up my transaction volume just as of yet, until I'm more confident that, you know, these products are working well. I'm just going to focus on making sure I get a decent amount of transactions going on. So choose your amount here. Make sure you click self here in the bottom right, and it will put your Neutron address in here, and then you want to click continue and just follow through with the transaction. And so once that's gone through, what you can do then is you can switch this. You can now the tier that you have in the Neutron chain, you can start sending that to you know, different blockchains. You can send it over to your MetaMask, over an Arbitrum or Ethereum, or you can send it back to Injective and stuff like that. I would do a bunch of transactions, sending small amounts between these blockchains and just try and build up your transaction volume on this. The next one that I wanted to show you is the Nautilus chain. With this one, it works a little bit different. The token that we're going to be sending is a ZBC token here, and that means that we're going to have to go and buy it on PancakeSwap first. So you want to come over onto PancakeSwap, and you want to search for you want to make sure you're on the BNB chain. By the way, I know I'm signed into Base at the moment, but make sure you're on the BNB chain first of all. Once you're signed into the BNB chain, you want to come over here and you want to search for the ZBC token. Search for it and buy a certain amount. As I said, at the moment, I only advise buying small amounts and sending small amounts for now, but in the future, obviously, you do want to build up the amount of volume that you're sending. So in the future, you do want to be sending some bigger transactions if you have the funds. And once you've got your ZBC tokens, then you can come back to the bridge here. So you want to connect your wallet, make sure you're on the Binance Smart Chain, and you can then send it to Nautilus or even your Solana wallet from there, and send that transaction. So you want to make a few of those as well. The next one I wanted to show you is the Injective bridge, where you can bridge from Injective in the Cosmos ecosystem over into Injective on the EVM ecosystem here. So again, choose the amount you want, just choose a very small amount of Injective. You want to click self here, very important to do this, and then continue and go through with a transaction on that. So that's 3 different bridges there that you can use and build up your transaction volume on those. We also have Merkly now, which have a option here on Hyperlane, just like you can use it for layer 0 and sending NFTs. You can do exactly the same with Hyperlane as well. So you can send NFTs between different chains. So here, what I like to do personally and what I'm doing is I'm choosing tokenless chains like Base and like Scroll that I know are very, very likely, certainly going to have a token in the future. So not only am I helping build up my transaction volume here on Hyperlane, but at the same time I'm making a transaction on Base and I'm making a transaction on Scroll as well, which is obviously going to help towards those airdrops in the future. So you want to choose the 2 chains that you want to bridge the NFT between. You want to click the minting button, and then once that NFT has been minted, you just want to click bridge, confirm the transaction again, and then the NFT that you've just minted will go over to the other blockchain. You can then swap those chains around and do it on there. As I said, you want to try and build up as many transactions as possible, because it is very likely that the amount of transactions you make over the period of time, as well as the volume, will be the criteria as to how much tokens you get in an airdrop. So those are 4 different protocols that you can use at the moment that use the Hyperlane technology, and will all definitely set you up to be qualified for any future token airdrop that these guys have. So I'll put the links to all of those protocols, the Hyperlane Discord, in the description of the video, so you guys can check that all out there. If you are interested in other airdrop opportunities and stuff like that, or anything to do with DeFi, then also there will be a link to my Discord server where I post regular stuff there about upcoming, private and pre-sales, along with some other airdrop stuff that I don't particularly make a video for and stuff like that. And yeah, so thanks for listening, guys, as always, and until next time, bye.